Is Paul. Yes. I'm just looking at the basis for the court's exercise of jurisdiction and manner in which notice and opportunity to be heard was given. Yes. Now I know you say that you can issue court orders without any due process. Now, in addition to these provisions, which belong in every custody order, consider the prevention safeguards noted below, either alone or in combination. State penalties for violating the order. First page of the order plainly stating violation of the order may subject party to violation of civil and or criminal penalties. Now, ask the judge to advise the parties which now, I know. Supervised visitation. Oh my gosh. Bonds and other guarantees. Nationwide directly of family abduction laws and resources. I went to that page 199. In fact, I'll probably revisit it. There's quite a list, really, of what you should do as a parent. Pooch. Now, when I was living on Guam, Heidi abducted my sons, and then when she got here 3-4 days later, July 5th, not the 7th, the dates were wrong on the original court order. Well, Brent Baston decided to issue an ex parte emergency protection order where the law seems that there's some sort of problem. Now, I was thinking this morning that there could be a maturity problem among those that are state and federal employees. Yes. See, I'm 48 years old and I haven't drank for 25 years, and I experimented with marijuana when it was legal. Yes, approximately 4 times. And I'm thinking that those that are in the family really have a maturity level of about a 13 or 14-year-old. Can you tell me when you first put the lizard in your fucking ass? Because I'm thinking the effect of being in the family is that you have a maturity level of the time that you decided that you were going to be in the family. Now let's say that you're super top secret. Yes. I've seen commercials where from the day that you used marijuana is the actual maturity until you stopped using it. And then your brain began to recover from the effects of marijuana because it has a numbing effect on the actual maturity of those that use marijuana. And then for those that are alcoholics, from the time that you first started drinking, to when you could not stop. Now, when I think about when did you first start drinking, Sheriff? Were you in your 20s? When did you first put that lizard in your ass? Because that's the actual maturity level of those in office. Now, I notice that as a nation, we spend tons of money on security. Yes. Of all those federal buildings, can you get me the security clearance of every individual that went into or out of a federal building for the last 40 years? Now, you had to be top secret, and you put a lizard in your ass, so you have the actual maturity of the age that you first did that. But you have top secret clearance! Now, there's a large risk to the actual nation to have immature employees of the government having security clearances above top secret, or is it super top secret, or is it super top secret? Now, I know as a nation when I have to work with immature law enforcement that thought, well, I'm going to be in the family. Good for you. And come to find out, the first time you came is the actual maturity level of the individual. Now, when did you first fuck a fish? When you were in your early 20s? Ow. And you've been coming to find out every year since, but the effect of cum in your brains is that you actually have the maturity level of your first sexual experience in the family. Now, I noticed those in the family, this maturing that they don't have because they had to be top secret. Yes. They like to take away from individuals. It's kind of like a psychological torture where if you don't do what I say, I'm going to remove the homeless shelter from you. Yes. And then I'm going to torture those that care about you needing to have to move. But I'm not going to enforce the laws, because if I did, then you would be staying in a hotel. So I'm going to need to know exactly the age of maturity of every security clearance in this nation. Could you go through every sheriff's department that has some sort of keypad pooch? Oh my gosh, you have an alarm system in a sheriff's department now? Why would a sheriff need to have... Give... I know. You had to come to find out, and you're the actual maturity of your first sexual experience in the family. You're the maturity of your first experience of putting a lizard in your ass. Pooch. You're the maturity of a early 20-year-old. Now listen, you stupid fuckers that have security clearance in the United States federal fucking government right now.